Hey everyone, welcome to I Totally Love It. My hands are coming from the air again today. They're gonna just have to come that way until I get a whole new setup. So, here. So there's nobody on just yet, but I'll go ahead and get started. So, in case you're watching this recorded, I have been working on. So last Saturday in my live video, I started making another one of those accordion journals made out of all my scraps. And I used it in the junk journal in July. Um, I enjoyed the journal. It was nice to use up scraps, but I've built up quite a few scraps since then. So I'm creating another one, and it needs to be 64 inches long. Now I'm making each page 4 inches wide, and my journal is 5 inches tall, roughly. Give or take a little bit of a eighth of an inch here and there. And I'm just going through my bag and putting them together. I'm flipping it over and trying to do both sides because it's an accordion journal. So we're going to use both sides of the pages. All right. Welcome in to whoever that is. You can't see who that is, but welcome. All right. There we go. JM, what's up? And Selena, good morning. All right. So I am making, as I said, I'm making a accordion journal just from my pieces of scrap. And here's my bag of scrap. Um, it's big and it's full. I added some to it today as I was cleaning up, and then I also found my another Ziploc bag I have of digitals that I print out, and maybe I'm making something that I didn't use everything. So I have pulled out all those little pieces of that as well. So we're gonna get started. Last Saturday I got oh, what did we decide? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It was like 24, 26 inches around there. I need to go to 64. So we'll see how far we can get today. I usually just hang out about an hour and then see what I can get done in that hour. Hey Jen, welcome in. Scrapbooks and memories. All right, guys. So I hope you're crafting. I don't know if you're crafting space right now, but um, if not, I hope you're somewhere where you're relaxing and enjoying the day. Um, I am now on fall break in our school district. This is our second year having fall break, so I am excited to be off this coming week. I do have doctor appointments lined up because it's a lot easier to do that when you're off than to get a substitute. Well, no, I don't really have a hard time getting a sub most of the time. It's the work involved in getting a sub. Thank you, Selena. These are fun. They're very relaxing. And I don't want to cover all that up, but maybe I'll tear off another little piece of it. Or maybe, just maybe, we'll put it on this side. Let's do that. And then we'll add something else on the other side. I got out my art glitter goo. I've already started, you guys. Art glitter goo. Um, glue. I really need to order both art glitter and barely art glue, as they are both about empty. Obviously, if you're making one of these, you can make it as tall as you like. But if you're using it for a month challenge or just a month of journaling, this will give you enough squares for like a title, a cover, I guess, and your 31 days. So you need 16 pages in case you didn't want to do the math. That's the math that you need. And of course, you're gonna decide how wide you want each page. And I don't know why I'm gluing that because I'm about to glue on top of that. And then take that number and multiply it by 16, and then you're gonna keep your journal pretty much the same height all the way across. Oh, I bet Jen I wish I could have hung the girls. Oh, crafting mason jars. I'll have to go watch that video. Jen, um, I made my junk journal sketches video for tomorrow, and then I have these little scrabble I mean, they're just, throwaway balls. They are so full of stuff and, labels, and I started this little, like, ephemera storage composition book. Those are my digitals. And, so I was putting some in there, like, I had a few of, Junk Journal Studio, that's Michelle, I had a few of hers in the bowl. Most of hers are in here, and, I left some more pages for her other stuff, and then I had a ton of Tracy Fox in that bowl, and so I was spent a good hour working on that and getting that organized, just using a little, tape runner. And then I had Rach and Bella tickets in there, and then need to put some little things. Started one for Tina, Shabby Dabby Doo-Dah. But a lot of hers I have and I have these type of ephemera. That's a those are a hot mess. Those are okay. They worked really well for me, but stuff gets behind each other and you can't see it. My whole point of using, transparency paper was so I could see everything, but those are, digital labels, Jen, like from Michelle Junk Journal Studio and Tracy Fox. I print them on cardstock in my printer, and I just cut them out, and, um, I don't know, I find that relaxing when you're watching TV, just sit and do, like, fussy cuts and stuff, um, so I had them in that bowl because that's where I left them after I cut them, and, go a little further with that one. That's like that's paper. That's sticker paper. Feels different. So let's see, Selena, if I can reach it, I'm probably gonna make a lot of chair noise. Hang on. Where did they go? Of course, I can't find. Oh, because it's right there. That's why. It's a tape runner. I got this at Michael's craft store. It's a Tombow mono. This is permanent adhesive, but it was a 3 pack of tape runners, and each one was different. Um, I I don't know. I guess I kind of like this one the best. I do have one of those big pink um, Scotch tape runners, but that's like too big of a tool for this small of a job. But I just put a little bit on there, and they you know, pop on and off. Like this was one I added today. Oops. And now I'm gonna. It's just a little, and it's still sticks to your finger and you can reposition it. I really need to get more, but, I mean, that worked great, and you can probably use some cheaper stuff. I liked getting Tombow because I figured it was a better quality. I really don't wanna do all that work and it fall out by using something slightly cheaper. So, yeah, but I had that. I was using this, and then, of course, I made this bigger one, and this is the one I filled with Tina, Shabby Dabby Doo-Dah, her, like, bigger label. That's really all that was in here. Um, so it's kinda like I know hers are in here, and this was a freebie somewhere. So they might stay in there, but this was, like, scrapbook paper I wasn't gonna use. Um, it looked cool though because it was, like, books. So, um, that was a great use for that, and I'll still use it, but, like, all these just small labels, they were in a Ziploc bag, and it was just hard to get to them. So that seemed like I saw someone else. I'm trying to think of who I saw do that. I feel like everybody does something and they change what they do, which is alright because you don't know if you need something, how you need it, the way you need it, until you get into the thick of it and start doing the thing. Oh, absolutely, Jen. I'm pretty confident I stole it from somebody else. I'm 100% confident. Like I said, I don't know who it was. I feel like there's several people because I just looked up ephemera storage, just trying to find a different way to store the labels so I could see them better. Sorry that my hands are coming down from the sky again, but until I get a whole new setup, the way my camera is, there's no way to rotate 180 the screen. Um, when I record my videos, I can in my recording software, so the streaming software I'm using does not allow for that, fortunately. I got this paper from Amy at Crafty Cat. She had, there was a theme in one of her challenges, it was like rust or something maybe, and so I used that paper. But I gotta use this stuff up. It's just sitting around. Yeah, I just have this little table. It's one of those 6-foot long, plastic tables that you get, like, at Walmart or Sam's or somewhere, and, this one actually folds in the middle, so it doesn't sag right in the middle. Oh, that's my fingernail, and right in the middle of the table, but the section I'm in is sagging. Of course, the other side is too from the weight of all the paper. I really need a, like, legit, desk, but this is just here on one of the walls in our bedroom. I do have those iris containers. I have a, like, huge stack to my right that goes from the floor up. It used to be on the table, but it was so tall I couldn't reach, to put them away, like, and I have to clear the desk every time. So, one day I'll have a I know Selena's probably tired of hearing me say this. One day I'll have a craft studio. One day it'll happen. So I'm just gluing pieces here until I, get enough to make a fold. I'm becoming aware of, the fact that I say, a lot. And of course, I put too much glue there. Selena, what's the weather like in Australia? Because you guys are getting ready. Y'all are in spring. We just entered fall, so I'm sure you guys are probably happy. to be out of winter. Oh, well, I'm in Texas, it's always hot. I'm sure Jen's over in, Louisiana, so it's always hot there. Hot, steamy. Hot and humid and steamy. Let's get some real scraps going in here. Say real scraps. I mean, the digitals are real scraps. They're just digitals. This is Creative Memories paper. I used to be a consultant a long time ago, like in the early 2000s. I haven't been outside today. I took a shower, but I'm still in my pajamas. So it was the first day of my fall break, and I was gonna stay inside and just stay in the pajamas. This is, I was doing that vintage sewing journal, those sewing magazines, the pattern pages from inside the middle. Um, I don't know what kind of paper that is, but it's not like newspaper. It's not manila paper. I, there I did it again. I started gathering, one of the things I was doing today when I finally got around to clearing my craft table off, sorting, was to gather things for Journal Madness, and so I had to unstack all those stacks of Irish containers, so they're great to have, it's nice to have that space to put them in, but I also get to all my things. But, my Junk Journal Sketches video coming out tomorrow will be centered around Junk Journal Madness. So I don't know if you're participating. It is, um, I keep saying it, it's, uh, steampunk Halloween. I've never done steampunk, and I never made anything Halloween other than a few little things here and there for different, challenges. Some papers may be upside down in this thing, but that's the beauty of it. We're just gonna go with the flow here. Oh, push it down. Yeah, well, I started that whole, series, Jen, because I found myself, like, doing the same thing each time. I was like, "Ugh, people are not gonna wanna watch this. I'm not gonna wanna keep making it if I keep doing the same thing." I really needed a change. I'm gonna get scissors out. And, um, I am in a Facebook group for scrapbooking, and, I mean, I haven't scrapbooked in years. I joined the group kind of hoping this was before I started junk journaling, hoping to get back into scrapbooking and finishing my youngest daughter just turned 17 a couple weeks ago, and I've not finished her first scrapbook, which would be up through, like, maybe her 5th birthday. I don't think I've even gotten out of year 1 with her scrapbook. So I joined a group called Bash Your Stash scrapbook group, and they would always post sketches, and I got to thinking when I was looking at 'em, I was like, wish we had something like that for junk journals. And I was like, "Oh, Susan, why don't you make something? That's a great idea. I'll do that." So that's how that came about. See, cut. So, Trying to think. I went to Michael's yesterday. I had a $10 after I bought out those iris cases a couple weeks ago. I had a $10 gift card, and I went because I saw someone make a journal cover. I don't think they're necessarily a junk journaler, but anyways. And they were using, like, silicone molds and clay and hot glue in the molds to make some, bats or whatever, and I, um, thought, "Oh, that would be kinda cool to do something like that in my journal." So I went to Michael's, and they did not have, anything remotely, um, what I was looking for, so then I thought, "Well, I'm gonna look for diamond painting kits because I really wanna do one of those." And they had Halloween ones listed online, but of course our Michael's is kinda new. In July, it turned a year old, so we're still don't have all the things, but anyways, I didn't see that. I did end up getting some Halloween, die cuts or something, stickers maybe, something, but I gotta make my journal sure I was telling the story for a reason. What was it for? Um, sure it was about junk journal madness, and Halloween, steampunk. Well, then I looked in the bakery department for some molds for, like, gears and stuff. I just couldn't find what I was looking for, so I have plan B in mind and still kinda do what I was gonna do, but it's not gonna involve any kind of molds, um, so I will probably work on that tomorrow. I've got one more episode of, um, Which One Wednesday coming up. I'm not sure Which One Wednesday, at least for now. I enjoyed it, but you gotta want to do prompts, and I enjoy prompts, but sometimes I was doing so many prompt things that I wasn't making any, journals. That's kinda what led me to junk journal. Oh, jeez, junk journal madness. I was, like, making all these things, and I'm collecting and thrifting all these things, and I was like, "I don't have any journals to put these in." So one thing led to another. Here we are. Thanks, yeah. I do like that. So I'm gonna continue that one, and, so, like, tomorrow's episode, um, when it comes out, will be, 52 weeks in, so a whole year, and, that's kinda fun, but which one Wednesday? I have an idea to continue it, but I'm just not interested in doing it right now. It would be completely different. Still have prompts and stuff, but I don't know if y'all ever watch, it's the last Saturday of the month? Kara Brandon and, I forgot her name. Kara Brandon, another YouTuber, and a guest. They have, like, a showdown or crafting showdown, and Corey Dahman was on recently, um, participating in that, and Kentucky Crafter has been on it, and I kinda liked his little, the host, and he would spin the wheel, and they would, like, choose prompts like that. Kinda like that idea, like, instead of me just typing up all these lists, um, maybe making some sort of generated, list of choices or something, so we'll see. It's in my back pocket right now. Alright, a couple more and then I'll fold. Or see where the fold is. I really should have been paying more attention. This was a misstamp Well, no, this was a mistake when I was trying to do something for, Belinda's, Deal It Up challenge. I just could never get stamping right. It's an old stamp, so, yeah. So, how do I wanna do that? I wanna cut that. Can we use scissors? Like, let's use some creative scissors, not some seagull scissors. Alright. Yeah. If you hear my stomach growl, I'm sorry. It's not thunder, it's me. Right, Selena, I kinda like that. I love watching their little crafty showdown, and so and I guess with a list, pre-plan these lists, a year in advance, and that was fun and all, but this you can change up, like, every month, and one of the things they have on there are, colors like, fall colors, and so you can kinda change it up, and then you're not kind of randomly picking, know, spring colors in fall, Christmas in the middle of summer, even though some people like that. You should just leave it all in one piece. Like I said, I'm not paying any attention to what side is up or down right now. Some more glue. Glue under that. Yeah, and I was actually making a form thinking I was going to have everyone kind of help, like all my viewers help create prompts. I might still, I feel like this is really kind of wonky here. So let's see. I know I'm missing tech. Let's see. I can't believe that at the end of October, it's going to be 2 years since I started my YouTube journey, junk journaling. Okay, that'll just be what it is. I feel like my journal just got taller all of a sudden here. So, yes, it did. Look at that. From there to there. Amazing, Susan. You're so good at keeping it the right measurement. Oh, that's a good fold there because that's thinner paper and that's gonna crack. So gonna have to probably go back and washi tape that or just put some over top of that. All right. This is where we're at. I have all of these things. I think I got these. These are digitals from Rach and Bella. I keep putting things in that. Oh, see, I just tore that. Let's take care of that right now. Let's put something on top of it. Here we go. We're going to put this piece of planner paper over top. Junk journal my way unapologetically. Hey, how are you? Welcome to my second live stream. My name is Susan, and I like crafting. More specifically, I really enjoy journals. All right, let's get a piece of this. Oh, I feel like that's too long. I'll just tear it. Glue on the edges. Okay, let's see. I'm also digging out this big bag of scraps. I just have it to the side. I didn't dump it out this time like I did last time. That was not. That's a nice big piece of paper. I think that's Tim Holtz paper. That is like a really pale pink. I don't know if you can see that. And really want to use some of these distributors. All right, let's get situated here. I want that little Texas, they call that a dingleberry. Little piece that hangs. There, let's put it this way. I do have a guest collaborator for Junk Journal Madness in November, and then we'll take a break in December because everybody's either busy or you're busy and you're doing all these other crafting challenges and whatnot. And I know I will be, so we'll take a break. It's kind of hard to get a journal, taken care of during December. It's just kind of hectic with all the things. And then we're taking January off as well because Junk Journal in January, a lot of us participate in that. And I'll probably make a journal. I have so many things. And then we will resume. I've got two collaborators for 2025 so far, and got them penciled down. They know who they are. And I did make a thing for Instagram a while ago before I came on that has the month, the theme, and who the guest collaborator was for each month. I need to put that on my YouTube channel as well. All right. So I'll put that in the community tab. See, that's piece right there is where it's going to fold. So we need to put a little reinforcer. Hmm. Am I committed to that page right there? No, I am not. Let's see. Let's do that. I that's why I had to make like Jen. I was reading your comment. I have to make a schedule. So like Sundays are for my junk journal sketches. Obviously Wednesday was Which One Wednesday, and then um, Marguerite Miller was Mondays, and then everything else could fit on the other days. So that was handy, but I only craft on the weekends, except for this coming week, obviously, with fall break, I'll be doing quite a bit of crafting and trying to catch up on some videos. So I don't, have a chance during the week to get on, because it's just so much work to unload the desk, set up, and then put it all back. It's exhausting. Most days I don't even get home till after 5, so as I commute to work, it's about I would say, I mean, really only like a 15-minute commute, but I have to take my daughter to school, drop her off, and then obviously pick her up. Someone would say something to me if I didn't. Did I see the gray? I had the grays on the other side. Um, but I'm thinking about next year already, my mind's reeling about things to do in 2025. Obviously gonna continue junk journal madness and sketches. I, in the past, a lot of the videos were just, doing other people's challenges. I did Roxy's a few times. I did Belinda's for, like, a whole year, her Deal It Up challenge. I did 2 Amy Crafty Cat, and, I enjoy those, but I always my videos always seem to come out kinda late because I don't only record on the weekend. In fact, this year I was doing the altered index with nonstop paper crafts, but like I said, by the time my video would come out, the next week was already out, so I kinda stopped doing those. Bubbling up over here. I guess I didn't put enough glue on that maybe. See if I can squeeze the glue tip in there. Don't do this at home. Or do this at home. Okay. All right. So technically this is the back. So okay, that's right side up. That's all upside down there. Put that. Let's do that. That's Tracy Fox, that piece there. The blue pieces, I forgot where I got them. I think it was someone. And when I got around to obviously, I got around to using it, I double checked, and they didn't allow you to sell it, so I just never used it in the video. Alright, Selena, glad you could join me, and have a wonderful day, and, see you next time, Selena. Okay, that's a nice big piece there. That. I mean, what else would you use this for? I guess you could use it for a belly band, but put it here. Jen, I know you signed up to be a collaborator next year. You started thinking about your themes. I won't tell everybody what month you signed up for. Go all the way down. Almost. Yes. Junk Journal My Way. It is an accordion style. I made one of these for Junk Journal July. Um, just made out of scraps. Like I was showing you, that's my bag of scraps. And then I found some digital scraps in a Ziploc bag. So I'm trying to use up those as well. And I'm just making another one. It is 64 inches long, and the height is roughly 5 inches. It's kind of got wonky here on me, but and every page is 4 inches. So every 4 inches, I fold it over. I measured the first one at 4 inches, folded it, and after that, I've just been using the journal itself to kind of keep up with the folds. Um, but it's a great way to use up your scraps, at least for me, because there's just in abundance here. All right, let's put some text. Let's go this way. Um, so I don't think I'll talk about things for plans for next year. I don't think I'm going to continue with Margaret Miller. I've done it 3 years now, and I think I'm going to do some like glue book stuff, and I think I'm gonna check out Nicole at what's it, Relax Cut Glue is her channel. Do some things that she does for a change of pace. I want to break up that spot there, maybe. Let's put this. I think one thing I should do, and maybe warn everybody, is to like let it dry before you fold it. Huh? That's what's kind of bubbling up some pieces. Yeah. Well, we can leave that blank space there because when you put stuff on it, it's going to cover it up anyway. Sure. If you have any other questions, can I ask what your first name is? Junk Journal My Way. I do like Nicole books. I like her. She's got like an. Is it a color one or is it an alphabet one? And another person that does glue books is Susan Gazaway. She does Margaret Miller also. She does ABC book. So she just collects things, and when she finds enough things, she makes a video and she puts them, obviously makes a video and puts them in the video. So that's gonna fold on that. So I really need a longer piece of paper there. Let's see. Another creator that I've used a lot of their digitals is Janie B Journals. She has those mystery bundles where she'll take, certain number. I think it has 100 digitals in it, and they're fairly cheap, um, price wise. So I don't know if you guys. I want to say she has a YouTube channel. It's Janie B, Janeyb Journals. But I've done the Margaret Miller challenge. Hey Cheryl, oh Junk Journal Junkie. I feel like I kind of remember that. Thinking about Margaret Miller, I don't feel like maybe this is just me and my feelings. I don't think I've ever got acknowledged. Hey, thanks for participating. And I like, when you guys participate in um, videos, or, participate in events and stuff. I find that important to do. I mean, that's just me, but recognizing that you're there, that you're participating, that I see you. I try to answer every comment on my channel. Um, I know I've done it for 3 years. It's time to move on. Do something different. Really want to get stuff out of this bag. I think I should make a master board with just all these little small strippy things. Maybe I'll do that in a video. Maybe next Saturday. I might do another one during the week. I know y'all probably like, oh, Susan, but don't have school this week. So this is from Junk Journal Madness August, making that nature study journal. That was fun. Anyways, I like Margaret Miller's challenge, but I've done it 3 years now. I think we'll move on, do something else. Uh, yes, Charlotte, you do need to step out of your comfort zone. I just started recording from day one. I mean, I've done scrapbooking, and I never feel like that. It was as good as some other people's, but I did feel like some of the things I did were pretty awesome, and people were like, "Oh yeah, that's really cool. I should do that too." And I just kind of did this to track my progress, and I still feel like I'm at an intermediate level. Like some people were clearly experts at this and had been doing it. I didn't even know this existed. I came across junk journaling when I was looking at craft room organization because I don't even have a craft room. But I found Gail Augustinelli's video of her craft basement, and did I get that out? I've never used it. Got that out. Couldn't use it. Okay. How many pages do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're getting there. That needs to be glued there. Going for 16 pages. And what time is it? Okay, I got like less than 15 minutes. Oh, hey, Astra. I didn't even see that comment. Everything scrolled so fast for me by the time I looked. Welcome. You're working on what today. Is that a photo album for um, yourself or somebody else or one of your family members? All right, Jen. Thanks for stopping by, and hope you have a great week. And I will see you next time. All right. How many pages was I at? 12? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so we're working on page 13. I wanted to fold this. If you guys know any other challenges out there that I should look into in the coming year, always feel free to send me a message or on Instagram. You can message me there. You can email me at I totally love it at gmail.com. I want to do some of Joey Cardmaker's mashup kits that he has. If you don't follow him, he's got a YouTube channel now, and of course he's on Instagram, and it's a coffee shop. Oh, new baby. Boy or girl? Born in July. Summer babies. I was a summer baby. My girls are both fall babies. One in September, one in November. And is your other grandbaby boy or a girl? If you don't mind me asking all the questions. All right, I wanted to go there, but I want the print to come this way. I'm gonna glue backwards. Wow, in the 90s? That was a while back. That's a big age gap. I bet that makes for fun storytelling, though. Let's do the dots. Okay, getting to the end here. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. Don't think I'll finish it today's video. What's this paper here? No. Hmm. So you have two boys. I have two girls, and the youngest is still in high school. One more year. And the oldest, we're going to have a birthday next month. She's old enough to do all the things if she wanted to, legally, do all the things. Let's see what else we got in here. These little strippy bits are all kind of in my way. I have a random piece. And some pieces going sideways. Sometimes I see it, it kind of reminds me of, oh, when did I use that? That was pretty cool looking. Anybody on tonight from the East Coast when you got affected by some weather with Hurricane Helene? Oh yeah, sure. We'll give it a try. It really is relaxing. It is a little challenging to sit here and do it and talk at the same time, but um, I made that one for July, and I just kind of fell in love with it, and I was like, I'll need to do another one. And I was wanting to try going live, and I was like, well, what am I going to make that doesn't require me to think a whole lot? And I'll make one of these journals. So gonna end here in just a few minutes. Maybe just go about an hour because I know you've got things to do. I appreciate you stopping by and watching and chatting. And hey, Cheryl, I'm in Texas. I'm in East Texas. Um, my in-laws are in North Carolina, but they're on the eastern side. And technically, I'm in deep East Texas. If you know all the parts of East Texas. Um, Astra, it does go so fast. Let me tell you. And seems like just the other day we were dressed up for Halloween, finding little costumes and doing ponytails and yeah, I was picking out the clothes. You want them to mature and do those things, but you also at some point you kind of miss some of those duties of a mom. All right, I think I'm gonna pause there for the evening, you guys. Dallas Fort Worth. I'm really from the Valley, so East Texas is where we've been for gosh, up to almost a decade now. But we do enjoy going to the Frisco area. My daughter sometimes has a appointment out there, and so we like going and shopping at ISO and the big HEBs because our HEB here is small, and of course you know all the craft stores right there together, and you know, it's fun. All right, guys, I appreciate you and your time. Um, I'm gonna try to come up every Saturday. I can't promise. I might come up again in the middle of the week since, like I said, I have fall break this week. Um, but I do have shingles shot number 2 coming up this week, and that makes your arm so, so sore. So, um, maybe I can get it before I get that done. 'Cause I think once I get that, that's the end of it. Oh, nice to meet you, Dawn. Thank you, Dawn. I appreciate your, joining us tonight and, everyone else that, stopped by. Alright, you guys. Um, thanks for stopping in, and have a good evening, and have a great, rest of the week. Till next time.